Eventually, Valentine's is upon us. The classroom in the morning is pretty full of activity with everyone passing chocolates around. In particular, there's a flood of girls all around Kamiya. Ladies!
Kamiya-kun, チョコ受け取って。
Kamiya-kun, here, take my chocolate!
Kamiya-kun, 先にこっち。
Kamiya-kun, get mine first!
みんな、ありがとう。嬉しいよ。
Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it.
皆さん、一度に渡したら神谷くんに迷惑
Oh my god.
列を作って一人ずつです。
Please, don't push everyone. You're making trouble for him. Please form a single file. Form a single file. Gotta sign this NDA form before you go ahead and approach Kamiya with your chocolates. All right, all right?
さあ、並んでください。
Go on. Line up now.
そこ、列を乱さない。
Hey, no cutting in line. With how popular Kamiya is, Morozumi is keeping the line in order. Also, apparently Morozumi was the very first person to give him chocolate, super early in the morning today. She seemed pretty confident. I'm the one closest to Kamiya-kun, and she seems proud of that. And then...
京介、
Aw.
はい、チョコあげる。このチョコ、手作りなんだよ。お姉ちゃんに作り方教えてもらったんだ。
She's always been so forward about her feelings, and Kyosuke's just never noticed. Kyosuke! Here's your chocolate! It's handmade! My sister taught me how to make it! When you get handmade chocolate from a gal, alright? Come on.
ありがとう、ゆう。大事に食べさせてもらうよ。この箱も、すごく綺麗だね。
You're such a dummy. Thanks for giving me some every year, Yu. I'll enjoy it later. The box is really pretty, too.
こだわりの飾りなのです。頑張った分、ホワイトデーのお返し、期待してるね。
Thanks! I'm really particular about it. Make sure you give me something back on White Day, okay? Momono's the same as always, being openly affectionate with Kyosuke, and he's even dumb as bricks, even more so than me, because he can't frickin' see it, okay? She doesn't have any doubt that Kyosuke would appreciate her giving him chocolate.
そうだよな。あれくらい自信満々でいいんだよ。
Yeah, you gotta be at least that confident. So I muttered to myself as I rest my head on my hand. Nikaido's overthinking this. There isn't a guy out there who wouldn't love it if a girl gave him chocolate on Valentine's. She should be more chill with this. Though I'm looking at the door into the classroom, it doesn't look like Nikaido's coming in from the classroom next door. So okay, Nikaido is in a different class. That's good to know. It's not the most relevant, but I was thinking like, how do you avoid each other if you're in the same class? I remember that being a question on my mind, but seems like she's in a different class. Well, I guess she gave up on giving him chocolate. I think back to Nikaido, squirming about in front of the sweet store. She looked like a lost puppy back there. Well then, I can't let that slide.
資格がないなんて、そんなこと言うなよ。
Don't say you don't have the right to give him some. Machikoji! Sorry, I'm melting. It's so sweet how much he cares, you know? It's lunch. I peek into Nikaido's classroom. She's at her seat by herself, drawing something. She's always like that. Whenever we're at our usual spot, the rooftop amusement park, Nikaido's either just listening to us or drawing something in her notebook. But whenever I invite her for anything, she'd always join, no matter where. I don't think she actually hates being around people. It's just that she's holding back from expressing herself. Even today, I'm sure she wanted to go and give chocolate to Kyosuke.
だったら、俺が連れ出してやらねえとな。
Well, I'd better drag her out to do it! Oh man, I'm a little scared because it might end up burning him. Like, he's so excited about wanting to help somebody, but he was saying that, like, it burns him in the end. You know, he ends up causing trouble. So maybe she'll, like, fight back really hard because she's way too scared to like express her true feelings and she'll like reject it. You know, I can see, you know, that happening and I'm scared. I head into Nikaido's classroom. Nikaido!
Machikoji-kun, どうしたの?
Machikoji-kun? What is it?
ちょっと来い。
Come with me! I grab Nikaido and pull her out of the classroom. Oh. I bring Nikaido into an empty classroom and tell her without any warning.
今からここに京介が来る。
Kyosuke is coming here!
桜井くんなぜ桜井くんが来るの？
Sakurai-kun? Why would he come here?
なぜって決まってるだろ。二階堂からチョコをもらうためにだよ。渡そうとしてたじゃねえか、チョコ。
Why? Well, duh, so he can get chocolate from you. You want to give him some, right?
チョコ？
Chocolate? She looks absolutely petrified.
何を言っているの？私はチョコを渡そうなんて思っていなかったわ。あなたの勘違いよ。
What are you talking about? I wasn't even thinking about giving him any chocolate. You're just assuming things.
それにそもそもチョコなんて用意していないわ。ないものは渡せない。
And besides, I don't have any. I can't give him what I don't have.
チョコならここにあるぞ。
Oh my
これ
gosh!
渡せ。
Oh, Machikoji! If you mean chocolate, I've got some. Here, give this to him. Machikoji! Ooh. I passed her the chocolate in my pocket. The same one that she was eyeing in the store back then. What a good kid! Like, you would think, like, I love that he's doing this out of concern for a friend, because, like, this seems like, oh, a typical plot where he's, like, the third wheel who likes the girl so much, he doesn't particularly want her to return the feelings, he just wants her to be happy, so he does everything out of his way to help her. So that seems like a very cliche thing. I like it that he's going so far for a friend. I feel like we need to see more of that, you know? I feel like it's always like, oh, they have ulterior motives, it's because they like them, blah, blah, blah. But he's going so far because he just loves his friends so much, and I think that's so pure. I think that's so great. Right after Nikaido ran off, I just bought it without thinking. I didn't realize chocolate could be that expensive. Well, it had to be bought, so I don't regret it. Oh my god, Machikoji! He's making me so emotional. Friendship and family and like stuff like that, oh my god, it always kills me, it gets to me. The stage is set. All Nikaido has to do now is to give Kyosuke the chocolate. But even with everything set up, Nikaido still isn't agreeing to it.
ダメ。私がチョコを渡したところで喜んでもらえるはずがない。私に贈り物をする資格なんて。
No, even if I gave him the chocolate, he wouldn't be happy. I don't have the right to give him. Again, she says she doesn't have the right.
だからどうしてそう思うんだよ。
Why do you say that?
資格とかわけわかんねえよ。チョコをもらえれば誰だって喜ぶに決まってるだろ。
I don't know what you mean by not having the right. Anyone will be happy if you give him chocolate.
男子なんてみんな単純なアホなんだぞ。
Guys are all simple idiots that way.
いいえ、私のチョコではダメよ。余計なことをすると嫌われる。
No, not me. He'll just hate me for it.
あ？
Huh? Looks like she doesn't have any confidence in herself. I don't know why or how it got that way. Maybe she's got a really big, complicated issue that I wouldn't be able to get. But I still can't leave her alone like this. She has worth as a person. I want her to understand that. But no matter what I tell her, it's not working. I can't give her the confidence or the courage to do it. The only one who can do that is a real hero. No, don't discount yourself. My god, Machikoji, you are going far and beyond and you're doing great. I think that's incredible.
お前に価値があるかどうかなんて渡してみなきゃわかんねえだろ。いいから京介にこれ渡せ。
You won't know your own worth until you try! Look, just give the dang chocolate to Kyosuke already. Got it? Oh my god, here he is! Enters the stage. I grab Nikaido's hand and force the chocolate onto her palm. Right as I do that, the door to the classroom opens. It's Kyosuke, who I called over in advance.
マチコージ、こんなところに呼び出して何の用？あれ、カレンもいるの？
Machikoji, why'd you call me over here? Karen's here too?
おう京介。二階堂がお前に渡したいものがあるってさ。
Yo, Kyosuke! Nikaido said she had something she wanted to give you. This is so cute. I feel like it's gonna end horribly, but like the setup is so cute.
え、カレンが？
Huh? Karen does? I forced Nikaido into the situation. She hides the chocolate behind her and starts to squirm about. Are you gonna watch them awkwardly from afar? You should probably leave and maybe like peek at them through the classroom window or something like that. Don't be in the same room. It's gonna make it real hard, okay? You can do it! I silently said my prayer for Nikaido. If you give that to Kyosuke, I'm sure you'll get something way better in return. Nikaido takes a deep breath, like she's preparing herself, and hesitantly offers him the chocolate.
これチョコ。
Here, chocolate.
もしいらなかったら。
If you want.
本当？カレン、チョコくれるの？もらっていいの？
Seriously? God, is this for me? I can get it? I honestly feel really terrible for you, because she wasn't like insane from the very beginning. Like she started getting a little crazy, maybe because over the years, like he kept only paying attention to Karen. But like, she clearly like had so much affection for him, and he was like so like, oh wow, you gave me a chocolate. Thanks for like giving me one every year. That's like super chill, dude. Like he's like so casual. He's like so excited that Karen's doing. Oh my god. Anyways, I feel bad for you. Kyosuke suddenly starts jumping around like a little kid. Nikaido's pretty surprised at his reaction.
いえ、桜井くんにはいつもお世話になっているから、チョコくらいはって。義理チョコだけど。
Well, you're always helping me out, so I should at least give you some chocolate. Just as a courtesy. That's so funny. When I saw the translation just as a courtesy, I was waiting for her to say giri choko. I always hear that because Valentine's is such a common like situation in so much anime out there. So, you know, I start learning little bits and pieces of the terms. But yeah, giri choko is like obligatory chocolate. It's just like out of like, oh, hey, you know, we're like pals, or like, oh, hey, this is to like return the favor. Like you did this for me, like giri choko. And then if it's like real, like heartfelt, it's like honme choko. Like it's like, oh, you got some real chocolate out there. Anyways, I think it's funny.
ギリか。
Oh yeah, giri.
そうだよね。
Oh, he's disappointed.
でも、ギリでも嬉しいよ。うわー。 綺麗なチョコ。
Just to be polite, huh? Yeah, it figures, but I'm still happy. Yeah, it's great. He must be ecstatic. He lifts up the chocolate with both hands, way more excited than his usual self. But geez, man, that's not just out of courtesy. That stuff's the real deal. At least figured that out. Even I could tell. Well, though, Nikaido's feelings didn't get all the way through to him. She looks pretty happy herself. She's holding back tears of joy after seeing Kyosuke literally explode with joy. I'm sure she's happy to have realized that she can also make other people happy. Yeah, it's definitely on Kyosuke. That guy's got some kind of power that really lifts people's spirits. Something I don't have. I then realized that Nikaido's glancing back and forth from him to me. Her eyes are slightly wet with tears. She mouths to me, "Thanks." I shrug and shake my head. I just created the chance for her. That's all I can ever do. No, my god, Machikoji, do not devalue yourself. You did so much. You did so much. Oh my god. But that's fine. That's my job. I'm not the charismatic type like Kyosuke is. And I don't have the smarts like Kamiya does. That's why I'm just gonna keep playing the role of the idiot. Whenever someone hesitates, I'll show up and give them a big shove. Even an idiot like me can help out. And if I can do that by being the idiot, then I'm gonna keep on doing it. I love characters like this. I am always drawn immediately to like the outgoing best friend that this is the personality type. I love this type of character. They're just so, you know, like, and they always have some sort of like issue within themselves as well, like in terms of their confidence. It's always this sort of contrast. And I guess it's like sometimes, you know, out there in the world, like the funniest people, the happiest seeming people, you know, can be the most sad. So it really, it's just, man, sorry, I'm feeling so many things. Y'all, that's the job of Sota Machikoji. That's what I decided on. Or should have, at least. So then you tried to break the mold, right? God. I'm such a wimp. I haven't lived up to my own promise. Tied down by my mom's words, I'm holding Kyosuke and Nikaido back. Even though not thinking things through is My only strong suit. Though it's not exactly the same. The way how I don't have confidence in myself is like Nikaido. Yeah, I thought they were gonna attach that similarity to them more in that flashback, but I guess he's reflecting on it now. But Nikaido was able to overcome that. With your help, Machikoji. If Nikaido can do it, so can I. I can at least remove these ties that bind me and catch that damn low. I give myself a slap in the face and try again. I swear. He's gonna get stabbed. He's gonna get stabbed. He's gonna get stabbed right now. Right now. As he's having his realization and trying to push confidence in himself, he's gonna get stabbed. For my beloved friends. I can do anything. I didn't ask for help. You're bothering me. Go away.
Huh?
What was that? That wasn't my mom's voice. That was someone else's. Someone nearby. A cold voice. Are they here? Where? Is it? It's me. My own brain is saying that. Before I know it, the resolve within me has already vanished. I mustn't do anything. If I try to help, it's only to stroke my own ego. Those thoughts grow stronger and stronger. What's going on? It wasn't just my mom's words tying me down. Is something else holding me back? It's yourself, isn't it? Something. No. Someone. The pain runs through my head. With every beat of my heart, it grows more and more painful. Whoa. Killer. Don't come to school. So, Nikaido? I think, like, in the first run through, he was regretting not helping her in the end, so maybe... I desperately try to erase the words. I can't let her see this. Who is her? I don't know. But I need to help her. But at some point, I stop wiping it away. I stop trying to help. I half-heartedly extend my hand to help, but then I pull it back anyway. Why? I don't know. I don't know anything that's going on right now. Maybe he kept trying for a little bit to help her during all of that, but she kept pushing him away, just like she like said those harsh words that she clearly didn't mean to Sakurai. When he was asking, like, did you really kill her? What happened? She's like, yeah, I didn't. I didn't feel sad about it. So she probably started pushing away everybody, including Machikoji, and he's just like, I can't deal with this if you keep pushing me away, like, and you know, I feel like you're making me feel like I'm causing trouble, and like, you keep rejecting me, like, well, how am I supposed to keep this up? So that's probably what ended up happening. That's as far as my memories go. I'm still utterly lost. What should I do? How can I go back to my earnest, straightforward self? How can I return to the old self that I loved so much? Without figuring out the answer, I continue to agonize in the middle of the scramble. I'm stuck here, unable to move a single step. What's gonna happen in this ending? How are they gonna round it all out? In the days that followed, Machikoji continued to act strangely. He constantly avoided trying to chase after Lo, and instead became overprotective in trying to keep us safe. Nikaido, who wanted to settle her score with Lo, grew ever more impatient. However, we couldn't leave Machikoji as he was, clearly disturbed, so we continued to hole up, changing hideouts every so often. Machikoji would get ever more neurotic, Nikaido would get ever more impatient, and I would be stuck in between, mediating between the two. We continued this cycle. Just how long is Machikoji? How long are we going to keep going like this? Until we can move forward. Is that the end? That sounds like the end of the path. If they just leave it like that. Ah, there it is. She and Solta. End. Oh, man. How depressing. How sad. Man, all the bad ends are just like, what really encapsulates them is that meme or emo or whatever, the feels bad man. That's literally all I'm feeling. Just we have to go through them to see their internal struggle, and like, I guess in the true route, we don't hear their inner monologue, but each of them makes like a choice to overcome their weakness in the true route. So it's nice to kind of hear like what they had to overcome in order to accomplish the actions they did that we saw throughout the first playthrough. But like, it sucks to, you know, force them down a path of sadness where they don't make that choice, and that they lose to their weaknesses. They lose to the negative voices in their heart, you know what I mean? Anyways, alright, so I guess we're going back in and continuing with the true route. Here we go, we're continuing with the true route. Let's do it. It's just a little picture of him running away like a scared little scamp. I decided to chase after Lo on my own. I don't want to put Nikaido and Sakurai in danger. No, I can handle this, Sakurai. You keep Nikaido safe. I have to protect these two. Wow, that was an interesting stomping sound. It sounded like we're stomping through sand. Oh, look at him! He's so upset! Okay, we're switching back, so that was quick. We're just going back, not seeing what Machikoji's doing during this segment. Alright, so, hey, Machikoji! Come here, this is non-skippable. Alright, he leaps out the window, but he doesn't. He really doesn't leap out the window. Alright, I'm gonna skim through this until we get to something new. Hi, I'm back. Everything has been exactly the same so far. I've not been able to skip the scenes, which implies that something's different, but it's literally pretty much been exactly the same from what I remember. So it's just Machikoji, you know, ran after him, we came across Lo first, he stabs our arm, he ties us up, so that's basically everything. So this line here, it's the same as last time, but this makes sense now why this triggers something for him. So I just kind of wanted to come back and reflect on it since we know more about Machikoji now, but she's like, I didn't say that we needed to be safe, just leave us alone. So this probably triggered the memory of him, like, trying to help her, and she's like, I didn't say I needed to be helped, like, leave me alone. So I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not sure if it's gonna say something different. I'll probably edit it around, but I just wanted to point that out and take a look at this. Oh, we're switching back. Okay. Oh, we're Machikoji in this situation. Oh my god. Okay, so we just had to kind of speed things along until, oh, here we go. School was over. I looked at the empty classroom, and for a moment, I saw the silhouettes of the people who were in it. Sakurai and Nikaido enjoying a conversation despite their tendency of being reserved, Momono butting in to tease them. Kamiya burying his head in paperwork, smiling as Morozumi and Kageyama tried to help him with it. At some point, Yuria nudged me with a smirk. Sakurai telling everyone, let's go home! The illusion dissipated. The silent classroom returned. What we used to be was no more. How did it come to this? The accident was just that, an accident. Anyone with a cool mind could figure that out. But humans are emotional creatures. An accident could become an incident if they felt someone was victimized by someone else. Sakurai felt someone had attacked his sister. Someone had to take responsibility for it, impossible as that might be. To me, it felt like a curse. We went our separate ways and never met up again. Sakurai started seeing other people and would only occasionally talk to Momono. He would be civil with Yuria when she talked to him, but he would always have a tired smile on his face. Kamiya, Morozumi, and Kageyama tried to forget about us by focusing on their student council duties, and Nikaido carried on with their school life after cutting ties with the rest of us. Who we were ceased to be. It was crazy. I wasn't gonna let it end like that. Everyone just needed time to reflect. Once we had our feelings sorted out, then we would definitely get back together again. We didn't fight, not really, but our imagination reigned in the absence of a relationship. Are they angry at me? Do they hate me? These thoughts were enough to drive us further apart. When enough time passed, the chasm between us became too great to bridge. We should have met up with each other sooner. It would have been better for us to hang out and laugh together again. All we needed was to get together. I knew everyone wanted to fix our relationship. Oh, so maybe he's gonna try and enact something and it's just too far gone and too broken to work out, maybe. Oh no, I'm not looking forward to this. I clenched my fists as if to crush the growing cloud of uncertainty over my heart. I opened the window to let some fresh air in. The stale air would have crushed me otherwise. I saw figures standing on the rooftop. which should have been off limits. I thought the astronomy club was the only one who had access to it. This was the moment. This was the moment. Oh no! Oh no! I squinted. It was a group of 3 girls. Wait a minute! There were more people on the rooftop than just Sakurai and Nikaido? I thought it was just Sakurai and Nikaido. Sakurai witnessed the moment, and then maybe Machikoji came running in the last minute because he also had that memory embedded within his brain, as he had implied. I think. Well, no, it wasn't confirmed that he was there on the rooftop. It was just confirmed that he knew about the suicide. So I guess not necessarily he was there, but I think he was. I think he was there. At the very least, he sees it right now, so he's probably going to rush over to the scene.
Nikaido?
Is that Nikaido? One of the girls was Nikaido. The other 2 were from another class. They surrounded her, as if interrogating her. My heart was troubled. I had a bad feeling about the scene. One of the girls yanked Nikaido's hair and threw her to the floor. Seeing that made my heart stop. What the hell are they doing? I rushed to the rooftop, but it was empty by the time I got there. What happened? I could think of nothing but the worst. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Wait. Oh my god. The following day, I noticed something strange when I opened the door to the classroom. Everyone was whispering in the back of the classroom, as if to avoid me.
Huh?
What? My body stiffened when I saw it. Nikaido's desk was covered in scribbles, and a flower vase, a single white lily inside it, decorated it. It looked like a funeral. Fortunately, the seat's owner hadn't arrived yet. My face felt hot with anger. The hell is this? I put the vase next to the faucets in the hallway. I took out a towel out of my bag, soaked it with water, and wiped Nikaido's desk. The marker must have been oil-based since it wasn't coming off. The scribbles were dirty and vulgar. You found people like this everywhere. They would go after people who weren't willing to fight back, and hit them where they wouldn't be able to retaliate. Bastards who weren't willing to admit their inferiority. Murderer. One of the scribbles leapt at me, and I stopped. Murderer? Screw you! That's not how it happened! She just— That's enough. Okay, so she's fine. She's alive, but this is probably the moment where she pushes him away. A voice came from behind me. I turned around to find Nikaido there. She dropped her gaze to her defaced desk and turned away. Don't look. I tried to cover the desk without realizing it. No, this is... What? I struggled to find the right words, but just fell silent. Nikaido spoke again. I can't sit down if you don't move away. I relented and moved away from her desk. She sat down in her chair like nothing was wrong. This is your towel, right? Yeah. I took back the towel and stood there, having run out of options. The murmurs around me grew louder, and I noticed some of them were pointed at me. Oh, this is so sad. She probably wants to push him away because she doesn't want to involve him. That's like I think that's the same with just her intentions overall with all the people around her. She probably didn't want to drag them all into the incident, maybe. Even then, though, she could have made it better or, like, alleviated the situation a little bit by showing, like, some kind of remorse, or I'm sure she didn't actually kill her, right? Like, I guess it's because even if she had said, like, I didn't do it, I didn't kill her, I didn't have anything to do with it, like, the rumors would still, like, flare up, maybe. So she's just like, well, I might as well give in to the image and play the villain or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. People stopped talking to me after that day. I knew it was because of what I did, but I wished they had stopped isolating with me. Wait, I wished they had stopped with isolating me. Okay, so probably to go on to say they're also isolating Nikaido. The bullying towards Nikaido continued. There was nothing I could do to stop it. I couldn't keep an eye on her by myself. Nothing I said or did could change my classmates' minds. I had researched the limits of my solitary actions. I I had reached the limits of my solitary actions. I needed someone to help me. Sakurai was the first person to come to mind. He was our trusty leader, after all. The old Sakurai would have taken the first steps to solve this problem. But now... And so, I decided to turn to someone else for help.